welcome to another episode of Ginger Force Apocalypse, the podcast. I'm Britt Rochelle.
And I'm Muffin.
And it's been a week since me and Muffin have gotten to hang out, because we've got stuff going on. Muffin had a wedding to go to, which I'm sure was just, the best day of his mom's life. Very, very mid for you, and that's how life works sometimes. You'll be okay, Muffin.
It was not a blast. I did not enjoy.
It
did not spark joy.
You did not have a Baja Blast.
No, I in fact had a Crunchwrap Supremely bedtime.
I'm sorry it was that bad. That was so funny. Did you at least get some gaming in while you were on vacation?
I did a lot of gaming this week.
Oh, good! I want to hear all about it.
I took my PSP with me, so I did play some Dissidia.
Yeah, nice.
Final Fantasy.
Yeah. You like it?
Before leaving, I played a lot of Infamous, the PlayStation 3 game. Mm-hmm. I don't know how close I am to beating it. Let me look it up. Not what I meant to do. I'm on mission 24 out of 34. So I've got 10 missions left to do in the game before I beat it.
Solid.
And I've chosen to go the hero route. So everything I do with the karma effect is do good, not evil.
Okay, then.
As much as I want to blast people.
Yeah. I get it.
My innate hatred against NPCs is just voided in this one instance of a game.
It's okay, you'll be a hero for it. That's the whole idea, right?
Yeah, in fact, I am at Guardian rank.
Nice.
But that is about all the gaming I've done. Fucking Dissidia and Infamous. What about you? What have you done?
Well, I didn't die in World of Warcraft, so that was cool. I started a new character with the friendos. We made Black Canary. Well, I'm Black Canary, and the other guys are like Black Dynamite, Black Jesus, and I don't remember the third one's name, but if we ever...
They're all gonna be black.
That's just what we decided to go with. What else? Let's see. So my friend fixed my key bindings for me so that I could play a bit more efficiently. So that's nice, because my rogue moves were... I'm okay with my rogue, but I need to get good with her. Let's see. I did play some Grand Theft Auto this week. I got... So Trevor... Is it Trevor? I think Trevor and Mike, the meth head and the guy who's not dead.
Trevor is not a meth head. He's a meth boss.
He's both, if we're being completely honest. His superpower is literally meth head rage.
No.
What?
It is just rage.
I'm sure the drugs that he's on has nothing to do with it. I'm just saying how I interpret it, okay?
Interpretation is, kind of sounding a lot like, stereotypes, racism.
Wait,
stuff in between. That's your...
He's established as an unhinged meth addict who gets caught copulating, let's say, with one of his underlings' girlfriends, and then when he gets mad about it, stomps his head in. It's pretty violent. He's very clearly on under the influence. This is not based on stereotypes. This is based on context clues.
Trevor's special ability in GTA 5 is Red Mist.
Yeah.
A Rage mode that makes him practically invincible.
Yeah.
When activated, he takes half damage, survives lethal events like explosions or train hits, and deals double damage with weapons.
Yes.
None of which mentions anything about drugs.
I think it's implied. That's what I'm saying.
No.
It's definitely implied. Like... Look, I'll go to a Rockstar panel one day and I'll ask, is this the method rage mechanic or not? Hey Z, what's up? Anyway, so I got them reunited. I unlocked Michael's yoga minigame because his wife and his kids left him.
Yoga.
I love the yoga minigame. I don't know why I love it so much, but it's just... I think it's just so unexpected. And at least for the uninitiated, like myself. Like, you hear Grand Theft Auto, you're gonna see some strippers, you're gonna steal some cars, and you're gonna make some money. You don't know that you're just gonna go on mental intergalactic journeys when you smoke the rotten type of pot, or that you're gonna just build your stamina by doing yoga. So that was fun. I did play some... Did I play Fortnite this week? Did I skip Fortnite? No, I did play Fortnite this week. Yeah, it's got some interesting stuff going on, kinda. I refused to entertain anything regarding the brain rot skins because I think they're stupid.
As most people with a brain cell do,
Apparently, they're bestsellers, and I'm like, I have no faith in humanity anymore, but that probably should have been gone a long time ago. I played that a little late the other night, trying to get some victories. I don't think I got any, actually. I got close quite a few times, so I got second place in top 10 quite a number of times. Saturday morning, I didn't actually play Kingdom Hearts, but I did watch the 358 over 2 days cutscene compilation on the 1.5 and 2.5 HD remix. And actually... What?
I don't know what any of that means.
That's... Maybe that'll have to be an episode we do in the future. Britt tries to explain Kingdom Hearts. Which, actually, funnily enough, I decided to keep this on me, as a reference guide, because I can never remember half of Organization 13's names, so I had this as a reference guide.
It's probably not important.
It kind of is. But, so, in the timeline, the abridged version is 358 over 2 days it overlaps between Chain of Memories and 2. And it comes right before Recoded, which I did watch like half of the compilation for Recoded, but I didn't finish it yet. I guess I can finish that on this Saturday when I get back on. And actually, someone in my one of my friends who's a big gamer was actually a little bit disappointed in me. He was like, "Why are you watching the cutscenes? Why don't you just play the game?" And I was like, that's a fair question. And I have two very good reasons as to why I'm not playing the game. One, it was never...
I like this man. I need to be friends with him.
Well,
skip the cutscenes.
I cried no less than 3 times, okay? They were so good. And it's so... I don't know if it's integral to the story itself as much as character development. It does get you into the background and the motives and the endgame of Organization 13 a bit more in depth. So if you're really into understanding the story or witnessing or experiencing the lore, I highly recommend it. Otherwise, you can probably just skip it. But it does provide more context for Roxas as well, so it definitely bridges the gap between 1 and 2, along with Chain of Memories, but I already played that one and talked about it. No, the 2 reasons I'm not playing the game yet, I'm not saying I'll never play the game, but it's originally a Nintendo DS release that never got ported to the console. Again, I have it on console, but it's just the cutscenes. For some reason, they just didn't port the gameplay, like they did with Chain of Memories and Dream Drop Distance. But the other reason is, I tried finding a copy on eBay, and I could only find it in Japanese. I don't speak Japanese. I don't read it. I don't understand it. I as cool as it would be to own, I don't want to play a game I can't understand. Though I guess
What type of DS do you have?
I have a regular DS and a 3DS.
Okay, which one do you want it on?
The DS. If you can find it in English.
Chain of Memories?
No, 358 over 2 days. Look, every time I say the title. I am not joking. That's the title of the damn game. No, I don't diddly play.
Oh, look at that! I found one in English.
How much?
Free.
It's PC port, isn't it?
No, I'm dead ass looking at the Kingdom Hearts 358 minus 2 days Nintendo DS. Looks like there's a blonde-haired guy.
Yeah, that's Roxas.
With a black coat.
Yep, that's Roxas.
With a giant keyblade. There's Mickey Mouse on the bottom right, looking like a pure gangster.
He is pretty gangster.
There's a Super Saiyan 4 in the background.
That's Axel! That's my boy.
There's a blue orb.
Yeah,
and then there is a Children of the Corn with white hair and a gray jacket in the right corner above Mickey.
Even the blindfold? That's Riku.
I can't see the blindfold. It's a very small image.
No, that's fair. Mine's a very small image too. But no, if you found it, that's dope. I couldn't find it. Ah! Sorry, I just opened
The
up.
only unfortunate thing is it takes a little bit of technical knowledge.
I see.
To play the game.
I see.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Brittany, you can't play it.
Yep. That's just not in my will. I'll find a copy for the DS. I'll play it on original hardware. Again, I watched the cutscene, so I get what's happening. The only reason... I'm not even opposed to getting the game in Japanese. It's just I can't understand it, and how am I going to learn the game mechanics if I can't fucking read it? Also, my Saturday night streams are going to change. I'm just, as much as I was excited about and hyping up multiple playthroughs of Date Everything, I think I've just done with it. The last exchange with one of the characters left like a really weird impression on me. Basically, okay, so there's all these text options, and you could be like a total dickhole, like jackass, just meanie head to all these datables, but God forbid you acknowledge that the 80s were kind of cool. You can't get past a conversation with this 80s time capsule character without acknowledging, ooh, don't you know all those things you like? You shouldn't like them anymore because they're canceled. And like you can't. There's not even a text option where you can just ignore it. Just not acknowledge it, just skibbity bop past that point of conversation. And it just was really out of character for the game itself, where you can literally hear, say, the fire alarms. You can encourage the fire alarm to become an arsonist, but you can't acknowledge that some things in the 80s were kind of cool. Like, it's just weird and preachy, and I'm not a fan of it.
I found 2 games.
Dos videojuegos?
The 358 and Recoded.
Recoded, yep. Recoded's after 358 over 2 days and before Dream Drop Distance.
It's $35 on eBay.
Are they in English?
No, it's Japan. But you can recode it for it to be English. You just flash a different software onto it.
I'm sure that's a thing I ought to do.
This is a USA cartridge.
Oh, what?
This is DS Lite, DSi XL, 3DS cartridge only, so there's no case. But it says NTR YKGE USA. $29.99. Pre-owned.
That's not bad. I would like
On
the case. I would like the case and the manual for that price, but I also understand beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah, Brittany. A lot of the ones that are USA built are only cartridge only. There's no case.
I bet I could buy the case. I've seen other listings where the case and the manual are sold separately, so I'm sure I could just kind of puzzle it, piece it back together.
Oh wait, no, I did find the one with the case, the manual, and everything. U.S. edition, $209.
Oh, fuck that. Sorry, I love Kingdom Hearts. I do want that game, but I'm not paying.
Or, if you want the 8.5 graded, sealed, U.S. version, $500.
Yeah, from what I understand, the game itself is really good. And again, just watching the cutscenes, I cried no less than 3 times. It's just so well written and so well put together, and something about the way these games are written is just really just tugs at my emotions and pokes my buttons in the very most heartbreakingest way. And I think that was most of the gaming I got done this week. Because, Saturday night I didn't really game. Sunday I did play some D&D, so that was fun. And then yesterday was tax prep, because I got way too behind. So I had to spend all day on it, but it's done now, so just have to not get behind for next year so I don't put myself through this again.
The deadline is tomorrow, Brittany.
Shh, I know. It'll get done.
At this point, file for an extension. Because there's, with the way that you guys plan things, it's not getting done today.
I have a guy who does it. He's a professional. I don't do my own taxes. I just put the numbers together. I don't trust myself to that extent. I can do math, but I'm not doing. Nope.
It's a good thing that we just use H&R Block.
Probably a good idea. All right,
it's actually kind of cheap too.
Really? How much?
Saying.
How much are we talking?
We spent, I think, $120.
Oh, that's not bad. Alright, I'm gonna blow my nose real quick. I'll mute myself on all friends, and then we're gonna get in some news.
Come on, everybody, cheer on Sergeant Sniffles. Let's get them sniffles out of the way. Say go, Brittany. Go, Brittany.
God, I wish that was enough. Just the cheering. I wish that was enough to get the sniffles out. It should have been up already, but screw anything I try to do, apparently.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's usually how that goes.
Okay, so this was actually pretty recent. So 2 days ago, the World of Warcraft fan servers, specifically Turtle WoW, are at risk of being shut down. People in the within the Turtle WoW community have kind of been freaking out about this. Because we talked about it a little bit beforehand, like in the past, about fan servers and how if, say, Blizzard's not going to make World of Warcraft a game worth playing, we'll make our own World of Warcraft with blackjack and hookers. But naturally, Blizzard's not really a fan of that. They did officially rule a cease and desist against, I think it's the shell company, but again, we'll read into it a little bit to get the rest of the context. It says, World of Warcraft has won its lawsuit against Turtle WoW, a group of player-run private servers, and the ruling includes a permanent injunction that carries the risk of Turtle WoW being shut down. The World of Warcraft private server lawsuit was litigated over 8 months, with Blizzard and Turtle WoW reaching an additional settlement following the California court's ruling. In short, Turtle WoW is a recreation of World of Warcraft Classic, with some additional changes that differ from the original Warcraft game client, such as, here we go, I'll just read the article and I won't jump ahead. These differences between Turtle WoW World of Warcraft Classic include, but are not limited to, playable goblins and high elves, new leveling zones, and features such as transmogrification that only became available in later WoW expansions. Turtle WoW peaked at approximately 44,000 players worldwide when Blizzard filed a lawsuit against it, citing multiple instances of copyright infringement and unauthorized use of World of Warcraft's various assets. After Blizzard sued Turtle WoW in August of last year, a California court ruled in favor of the plaintiff. According to the April 10th court filing from the U.S. District Court for Central District of California, Blizzard won a permanent injunction against Turtle WoW and its creators. Ergo, the Turtle WoW private servers must cease and desist all development, sales, and promotion related to the WoW fan project. Furthermore, the injunction also applies to any future company or entity that the defendant owns or controls, meaning that any potential WoW successor would be subject to the court's decision. The court's ruling was a unanimous decision, and it was signed by the U.S. District Judge Stephen V. Wilson. Following the court's ruling in Blizzard's favor, both Blizzard and two named defendants, Josiah Zimmer and AFK Craft Limited, stated to the court that they have reached a settlement concerning Blizzard's claims against Turtle WoW. The contents of this agreement were ruled confidential, and the settlement stated that actions will be taken over the next several weeks. Both Blizzard and the defendants asked the court to stay proceedings through June 8th of 26, and Blizzard stated that it expects to file a stipulation or request for dismissal of the action in its entirety. Given the nature of the settlement, it is possible that Turtle WoW will forfeit all assets and code used to develop its World of Warcraft private servers in exchange for no further penalties against it. Although Turtle WoW plans to develop an Unreal Engine 5 game client, those plans were put on hold in late 25 following the lawsuit. At the time of writing, and the time of us broadcasting it, players can still download and install Turtle WoW via its website, though it is unclear how much longer WoW will be available for players to enjoy. While the servers remain online, the Turtle WoW website has disabled all monetary donations as part of the ruling against it. Neither Blizzard nor Turtle WoW officially commented on the April 10th court ruling. And I play Turtle WoW pretty frequently. I don't play retail anymore because it kind of sucks. I think... a lot of the response to this has been pretty mixed. I keep an eye on the world chat while I play, and I'm in the Discord and all that, so a lot of people, it basically boils down to, there's a section of people that are like, oh my god, no, not Turtle WoW, not my favorite game. What is there going to be like a replacement for it? What's the deal? And they're begging Turtlecraft to make some kind of statement, which they still have yet to do. Which I don't blame them. I figure they're probably just taking their time figuring out what exactly the game plan is before they make any announcements. A lot of other people are basically saying that this isn't as big of a deal as people are making it out to be, because it's kind of hard to... I'm not saying there won't be legal repercussions, but the game... That's a California court ruling, and the game, from what I understand, the servers are based overseas in Russia, I believe. So them enforcing it is going to be an interesting legal kerfuffle. Though again, I'm not a lawyer, especially not with online game stuff, so I don't know. And a lot of other people are just kind of making jokes about it. People are taking it lightly. Just like, yeah, let's play the game while we got it. And that's pretty much what people are doing. So I don't know if the game is actually going to shut down or what the deal's going to be, but I kind of hope they find a way around it. Because, again, they basically just took the game and made it better. The hardcore challenge is something that really just actually makes the game... It gives actual stakes to the game, which is nice. Like, instead of doing a walk of shame, you just literally have to start your character over or make a new one. Start from the ground up, so to speak.
I mean, it's World of Warcraft. There's only so many people that are actually playing it.
I'm just saying these. I've played Warmane, I've played Turtle WoW, and I have played retail. Turtle WoW for me has been the most enjoyable and the most busy. Like sure, Warmane has had some busy quest zones. In terms of the only so many people playing, there are actually a lot more playing than you might think, especially internationally. It's just not on retail because retail kind of is booty now. But Warmane and Turtle WoW are always pretty busy. You got a full belly. Are you a happy boy? You got your belly rubs.
Concurrent players in Turtle WoW in the past 24 hours is 13,000 players.
Yeah, it's a lot of people.
The average player count in retail, classic, and Chinese servers retains a massive audience with estimates frequently exceeding 9 million total players.
Yeah, World of Warcraft's more popular than you might realize. Like, it's been staying steady.
Daily active players is 1 to 1.65 million players.
That's a lot of people.
Not a lot. There's 8.7 billion people on this earth.
So, should they all be playing World of Warcraft? Or any particularly
No, but that's not a lot of people, comparative.
Still a lot of people.
No. It's an average amount.
It's a decent amount of people, right, Oakley?
That dog doesn't know a damn thing you're saying.
He does not give a shit, even if he did. He's like, I'm getting...
You're like, bitch, are you feeding me yet? I don't care what you're saying.
Actually,
feed me.
He ate. Like, he's got a full belly. He ate, actually, more food than he usually does out of his bowl. But, oh yeah, he went on an adventure the other day, so he's no longer allowed outside unsupervised. Turns out he can get out of the side gate, and he went to the neighbor's yard, but he's so small that it didn't take us too long to find him, but it still took us a little bit to find him, and it stressed me out. So, yeah. He's not allowed outside unsupervised no more.
Interesting.
He is my precious little dude.
He gets babied way too much.
He is very babied. He's a baby. Look how he can fit in my camera screen. What? Like, there we go.
Yeah, so can Larry.
He's a cat. He doesn't need babied as much. And he's still needy, and you know it.
We left them alone for 3 days. Came back and they were perfectly fine.
Yeah, Oakley would not be fine if you were left alone for 3 days. He just wouldn't.
No, that dog would be fine.
No, he wouldn't.
I guarantee you that dog would be fine. You put out food, you put out water, enough for 3 days, go on about your time, and that dog would be fine. I
leave him out in the living room by himself for too long and he starts screaming. Like, I'm not joking. He literally is like...
Brittany, that dog would be fine. I promise you that dog would be fine.
He's got trouble.
It is a dog.
Well, he'd be going with me anyways. He's my travel companion.
No.
He goes with me to the post office. Like...
The dog is not a service animal. The dog doesn't go everywhere.
He does. He does! He does! Actually, the ladies at church, it's gotten to the point, they get upset if I don't bring him to church. They're like, where's the dog?
Oh, we fed him to the other dogs, you know.
Alright, let's move on. I know I love distracting and interjecting with Oakley, but we do have... Oh, Muffin's favorite thing, video game movie adaptations! We got another one coming! But it's Bloodborne.
I never played Bloodborne.
Me either. I kind of thought you had. I must have misremembered that.
Bloodborne is a PlayStation exclusive, Brittany. Why would I play a Gay Station exclusive?
Because you have a PS3? I don't remember when this came out. I figure it's been out for a while. Thought you'd have played it
PlayStation
at some point.
4.
But, yeah.
Why, Gabe?
I've learned
you also hear this nonsense and you're looking at me?
A Bloodborne movie is officially in the works with Sony Pictures, which is a surprising direction for the franchise, but it's not even the most surprising aspect of the upcoming film. Indeed, with everything circling the Bloodborne IP, a movie announcement comes out of left field. Bloodborne has made headlines a handful of times in the past few weeks and months for its pseudo-association with Bluepoint Games, for fan demand of a remake, and the annual return to Yarnum? Can't fucking see. Yarnum event. The big picture is simple. Many fans have long wanted proper remasters, remakes, updates for Bloodborne on PS5. Bloodborne's developer From Software is incredibly busy, so for a long time, fans hoped Bluepoint would take the project. When PlayStation shuttered Bluepoint Games in March, fans believed the Bloodborne journey was completely over. Oh, Jacksepticeye is apparently attached to it's going to be animated. I hope it's just I don't know what the Bloodborne protagonist sounds like, but I hope he just sounds like, "Top of the morning to ya!"
I don't think that's how that's gonna.
I don't know. It's probably not going to happen. I'm sure Jacksepticeye will take it perfectly seriously and do his best. But he's literally attached to my hip right now. It's so funny. Anyways, so it does seem to be changing forms like an eldritch horror. Sanford Panich, the president of Sony Pictures Entertainment Motion Picture Group, announced the R-rated animated feature film for Bloodborne at CinemaCon. Patridge also said that the film will remain very true to the twisted, gory spirit of Bloodborne, as well as the twisted, Lovecraftian depictions of Yarnum. It remains to be seen what it looks like, but there are a couple of names already attached to it, as first reported by Variety. The film is co-produced by PlayStation Productions, Lyrical Animation, and perhaps most surprisingly, content creator Sean McLaughlin, who you may know better as Jacksepticeye. A big fan of Bloodborne, Jacksepticeye also applied his acting and content creation skills beyond his streaming career, including several appearances as himself, a role as Punch-Up and Dispatch, and various roles in film and TV. His latest appearance is as the character Jack in Markiplier's Iron Lung film adaptation. I did not realize he was that active in the film world. Good for you, bud. Well, it isn't surprising that this announcement comes so soon after the release of the Super Mario Bros. Galaxy movie, even if the connection is tenuous and coincidental at best. Video game adaptations have put up some big numbers at the box office, with the Super Mario Bros. Movie hitting it big before its sequel, and the Minecraft movie pulling in a ton of attention. Sony and PlayStation Productions is also working on a film adaptation of Helldivers. I'm down. I mean, it's just going to be Starship Troopers again, but I love that movie. Let's go. While other movies like The Legend of Zelda are on the horizon. I think... I just heard... What's the name of that? I just realized Uwe Boll, he's a very divisive, let's say, director. He does a lot of adaptation-style films. Postal. He adapted Postal into a movie, and I kind of want to see it. I haven't gotten to play Postal yet, though, so maybe I should wait. It was one of those unhinged, kind of hyper-violent video games that I never got to play, but it's on my list! And I think installed on my computer. I just haven't played it yet.
The list is never ending, ladies and gentlemen. Just in case you
Like, the new video games come out every year, and video games have been coming out since before I was a twinkle in my mama's eye. So yes, the list is indeed never ending. Okay, so Lil Simsy and U.S. Representative announced a live stream to fight back against the EA buyout. Okay, so if we're mad at the EA buyout, which I'm down, I'm totally, down for being mad about that. Why don't we just do what Turtle WoW did and make Turtle Sims or something? It'd probably be, people already mod the hell out of this game. Once you install all the mods, it's basically a different game altogether.
No. That's like modding the hell out of Pokemon and going, it's no longer Pokemon. Pikachu's wearing a vest. That's dumb.
I think you're dumb.
That is aggressively stupid. I am so sorry.
Well, that's just mean. You're mean.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm the voice of logic.
Are you the voice of logic, or are you just a naysayer?
No, I am the voice of logic because what you had said is just beyond dumb. I'm so sorry.
You're mean. You're mean.
You just can't understand.
You.
You don't understand.
You don't understand how cute this dog is being right now.
I do, because he's not.
So, the $55 billion buyout of EA is being contested through an unlikely alliance between a couple of members of the Sims content creation community and an elected representative of the United States Congress who are organizing an informative online event to discuss the matter. I actually would really like to see this if I haven't already missed it. A little extra context and analysis of this would be helpful. This cooperative action between streamers Lil Simsy and Zafreen and Maxwell Frost, representative for Florida's 10th Congressional District, is intended to let fans know what they can do to stop EA from being bought out by a consortium of private investors. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so I can read that better. Sorry, y'all.
It's April 15th, Eastern Time on Twitch.
So it's tomorrow. At what time?
10 a.m. ET.
I mean, I got class at 12:30.
Lil Simsy's
I will
channel.
I'll have to take a gander at that. EA was founded in 1982 and has been a publicly traded company on the stock market since 1990. However, that is likely to change soon, as last September a private buyout deal of EA was announced with a group of investors, including the Public Investment Fund of Saudi Arabia, Silver Lake Financial, and Affinity Partners planning to take ownership. The deal is expected to close this June, after which EA would lose its status as a publicly traded company. Fans of EA games may be able to take action to prevent the acquisition of EA, and an informational live stream event has been planned for, like you just said, April 15th at 10 a.m. Eastern Time on the Twitch channel Lil Simsy, a former member of the EA Creator Network. She did publicly leave after the buyout. During the event, Lil Simsy will be streaming Stardew Valley alongside Frost and fellow Sims 4 content creator Zafreen, but the main focus is expected to be an informative lecture about the nature of the $55 billion buyout, during which Frost will likely be offering options to fans interested in stopping the deal from closing. The opposition provided by Lil Simsy against the private investors speaks for a large portion of the fan community of The Sims 4, which is one game under the EA banner that many fear is likely to see a lot of changes under new ownership. Shortly after the buyout deal was announced, many fans became concerned that the diversity options offered by The Sims 4 would be limited or censored under the new ownership. Not really my concern. Especially due to the perception of its more conservative social leanings. This includes Affinity Partners, which was founded by Jared Kushner, son-in-law of U.S. President Donald Trump, Saudi Arabia's anti-LGBTQIA stance, which includes legal repercussions up to and including the death penalty, also setting off major alarm bells. As for Frost, he is the youngest member of Congress, having been elected to a seat in 2022 at the age of 25, campaigning on platforms of social justice, gun violence prevention, and criminal justice reform. He currently serves as co-chair of the House of Democratic Policy and Communication Committee, and his focus seems to now include protection of competitive markets and jobs in the entertainment software sphere. His stance against the buyout isn't unique on Capitol Hill, as a group of U.S. representatives and senators publicly contesting EA's acquisition number at least 46, with fears that the buyout deal could lead to studio closures, layoffs, and even threats to national security. That is the big issue here. Here, let's finish this up and then we'll talk about it. Much is still up in the air about the acquisition deal and what its repercussions will entail, but current leadership at EA has urged fans to remain calm. In an official statement regarding the EA buyout released in December, EA officials stated that under the proposed deal, they will retain creative control over the company's IPs, both present and future, and that business is expected to proceed with very few noticeable changes. This message followed a similar one from the team at Maxis, the developer of the Sims franchise, which stated that The Sims 4 would continue to provide a space where you can express your authentic self. Maxis' message was targeted at members of the custom content community, asking them to avoid abandoning a ship in light of the proposed privatization of EA, but was generally unsuccessful, resulting in a high number of creators abandoning the game. Oh, national security risks are more, if I could be so bold as to say, a bit more important than the inclusion stuff being removed. Though I will allow, as cynical and kind of mean-spirited as I can be. Oh, is that an okay? Thank you. Oh, that looks really nice. Thank you. I got the cutest snack ever. Hang on. I don't even know what this is, but it looks delicious. Are you ready for this cute thing that I was just delivered? I will get back on track, I promise. Let me just take a picture of it. It's a freaking unicorn on a stick! I'm gonna eat it, but I'm gonna take a selfie with it first. So, there are valid concerns. Maybe I don't. There we go. Selfie taken. So, there are valid concerns with this buyout, including the national security risks, and even the inclusion stuff that I can be more cynical about, like I was trying to get at, is it is concerning in terms of freedom of speech, but from a gameplay perspective, if they remove a lot of the customization options regarding the, say, sexuality, or even some of the more unhinged options, as I'll call them, because there are settings options in the base game where you can make male characters lactate, stuff like that. Again, the whole point of the Sims is supposed to be, create whatever crazy scenarios that you like. So the idea of that being taken away is concerning. It sounds like that's, as long as they're telling the truth, that's the big thing. I think they did try to assuage those fears by saying that in the article, they do mention that the creative control will stay in the hands of the developers themselves, not in the shareholders. So that's good, but again, that doesn't mean that it's not a concern at all, because shareholders, being the ones paying for the game, can still have a hand in it, because they'll be like, hey, we don't want this in the game. Well, we have creative control. Oh, really? Well, we pay you, so take it out of the game, or you're fired, or whatever. You know what I mean?
Kind of.
The way my mom would put it is money talks and bullshit walks. So it'd be like, say, you're paying me to make this video game. And you say, I have total creative control. I'll do whatever, just do whatever you want. I'll fund it. You'll fund it. And I go, yay, I make this game. And you say, that's stupid. I don't want this aspect in this game. You're going to take it out. Wait, but you told me I have creative control, and the people I'm showing it to seem to really like it. What's the deal here? And you go, funny, well, I'm the one writing the checks, so maybe you take this game out or I stop signing those checks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
While they're not actually inputting any ideas or effort, they still have influence and sway potentially. So that's what people, I think, are concerned about.
Interesting.
We'll just have to see what happens tomorrow, and we'll, follow back up next week. This has been going on for a minute. So apparently some GTA 6 development data was ransomed, and Rockstar didn't meet the deadline, so it got released. Let's see what happened here. Hacker group Shiny Hunters has released internal information about GTA 6 developer Rockstar Games. This info dump comes after Rockstar reportedly refused to pay ransom to withhold information about the studio and its projects, with many assuming that information about GTA 6 would be the crown jewel. However, it's as of yet unclear if Shiny Hunters has obtained any data about GTA 6 itself, or if this information dump is the entirety of what the group has on Rockstar Games. GTA 6 is one of, if not the, most hotly anticipated video games of all time, so any leaks about it ahead of its official launch would be catastrophic for Rockstar. However, the studio has been consistent in its position of not eaving to demands from hackers in the past, and it appears that it has no interest in changing course here either. So let's see.
That's going to end very badly.
Why do you say that?
Because usually if there's a ransom, it exists for a reason.
Yeah.
And it's not going to end well for them because they're not, like, following the rules.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Let's see. First and foremost, those looking for information about GTA 6 won't find it here, so... Yeah, the GTA 6 developer just put it in the headline because, touch and grabber, and that's perfectly legal and fine. But there is no GTA 6 leakage here. Over on Twitter, people have seen the data or reported that it simply contains internal financial data about Rockstar Studios. While it's interesting to know just how much money the studio is making, it's not particularly shocking that GTA 5 shark cards are ostensibly a money printer.
Yeah.
No wonder they didn't pay the ransom. They're like, okay, the sky is blue. What of it?
Yeah.
The hacker group released a brief statement alongside the leak stating that Rockstar's Snowflake instances have been compromised thanks to Anodot, the AI-driven analytics service for businesses. Shiny Hunters also refuted allegations that it was looking to sell the data to other bidders, as rumors had stated. It's unclear if Shiny Hunters has any more damaging information about Rockstar Games, given the specific vulnerability Shiny Hunters cited. It's not surprising it was able to access so much financial data. However, it's possible that the group identified a second vulnerability or has more than it's letting on. By leaking information about Rockstar's financials, the group may be hoping to change Rockstar's mind about not paying out a ransom. Leaked information about GTA 6 would certainly be enough to make fans salivate, especially as Rockstar Games has been relatively tight-lipped about the game thus far. However, it's unwise to download the Shiny Hunters leak. There's always a chance that the data could contain malware, so it's not really worth the risk. That's doubly true, considering Rockstar itself doesn't even believe that there's anything material worthwhile in there to worry about. So, yeah. Oh, I remember this. Back in 22, a teenager used an Amazon Fire Stick to hack the studio, obtaining information about GTA 6 in the process. Ultimately, they received an indefinite hospital sentence, in which they'll only be released when hospital staff deems that they're no longer a danger. While things may not go that far should a number of Shiny Hunters be caught, they're likely to land in hot water with the law. This sort of hack is a felony and could carry a major prison sentence. So,
yeah.
If that's what you meant by won't end well. I guess I'm not surprised, but I did not realize it was a felony. Britt's learning so many things today.
It's quite a big issue.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, cheesecake. That's good. Roblox has rolled out new safety measures for younger users. Let's see if these will, be a change worth mentioning. Hopefully. Looking to implement greater safety measures, Roblox has announced a new age-based account system that will introduce Roblox Kids and Roblox Select, along with expanded parental controls, evaluation criteria, and account progression. Roblox has been working to broaden its safety features over the past several months, and this latest update seeks to bring a more welcoming gameplay environment for younger players and more peace of mind for their parents. And yep, it does go over how Roblox has shattered player count records and become one of the most popular online video games of all time. And we, on the podcast, have talked extensively about all the legal issues. Multiple state governments have sued Roblox for child endangerment. So these new policies have been a long time coming. Roblox Kids and Roblox Select coming June 2026. Roblox shared a detailed layout of its upcoming Roblox Kids and Select age-based account systems, which will more closely align content access, communication settings, and parental controls with the user's age. Players in the 5 to 8 12-year-old age range as determined by the Roblox Global Age Check technology or by direct input from a parent will be assigned to a Roblox Kids account. Roblox Kids limits access to games with a minimal or mild content maturity label, which must pass a 3-step selection process, disables all communication by default, and features a distinct in-app background for easy recognition of the account type. Once users reach age 9, their account is upgraded to Roblox Select and only move to a standard Roblox account once they are 16 years old. Roblox Select for users 9 to 15 includes the same settings on Roblox Kids, with the exception of allowing access to moderate rated games. In addition to the new Roblox Kids and Roblox Select systems, Roblox is extending parental controls. The new controls will allow parents to block specific individual games through age 15, manage direct chat settings through age 15, and approve access to specific games that are not otherwise available under the child's default account type. Parents will also be able to correct a user's age as necessary to ensure their child is playing under the appropriate age-based account, as well as view which games the child is playing the most and who the child's online friends are. Roblox Kids, Roblox Select, and the expanded Roblox parental controls updates are expected to start rolling out this June. It is worth noting that some users are still unhappy with how long it has taken to implement certain online safety features, and many are curious to see if the new Roblox Kids and Roblox Select accounts will truly help remedy prior issues. As Roblox begins transitioning towards the internal age rating coalition framework for identifying age-appropriate content and aligning with global safety standards, interested fans may want to stay tuned for any future updates on safety features and other potential changes at Roblox. As a parent, how do you feel about these safeguarding measures?
It's not going to do shit.
No.
No. Because how many times has somebody gone, all right, well, we have new security measures. We have new safety measures. And then whatever had happened to cause those new measures doesn't fucking work, and it happens again. Like, how many times has there been a kidnapping at a hospital?
It happens more.
There's so many safety measures and everything there, yet it still happens.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be so many, like, safety measures for, like, sorry to say it, school shootings.
Uh-huh.
And yet, here we are, 2026, there's still plenty of school shootings.
Yeah.
There's only so much bullshit you can claim that's gonna be changed, and it never gets changed.
I guess my concern here is I feel like they're just overcomplicating it with the age verification. I think if you just disable, which I know this may be a bad idea or controversial, but I'm just spitballing here. Things like Discord and cell phones and party calls have gone woefully out of fashion. If you want to communicate with your friends while you're gaming, but you don't want, sickos or weirdos talking to your kids online, just disable their communication online and make them, God forbid, call their friends.
That's not going to work.
I mean, if they just take the whole aspect out of the game?
Brittany.
Yeah?
You're forgetting one very key part.
What's that?
Freedom of speech.
Yeah, freedom of
You're
speech.
allowed to talk in a game that has communication.
Yeah? But that
you can't
freedom
just take it away.
That you can if the freedom of speech does not protect things that cause harm, like actual harm. I'm not talking about hate speech or cyberbullying, but like threats or like kidnapping attempts in some cases are not protected under free speech.
Correct.
So I guess my point is that's what I guess I'm not saying that kids shouldn't talk to their friends online or even use the internet to meet new people. But when it comes to protecting minors online, if you've got a whole database full of underage kids, why not just, again, make them call each other through Discord or through other channels? Just take it out of your game. Take away your own personal liability. Again, I'm not saying that's going to work. It's probably a really stupid idea.
I mean, the way I see it is there's age ratings for games for a reason.
Yeah.
If you're out of that age range, or you're not at that age range, you're not allowed to touch the game.
Right.
If it's rated E for everybody, you still have,
I guess that's what I was going to get is if it's rated E for everybody, then everybody can play it.
Yeah, but then you have specific... How old are you? You're this age? Okay, cool. We're only limiting you to this amount of options for the game.
Mm-hmm.
Easy. Once you hit a different age range, cool. Now you have communication. Now you have interactions.
That seems to be what they're doing, so if they think that's gonna fix it, we'll see what happens in June, see if that actually fixes things. But I don't know what the right answer is. Hopefully this works, but they had to do something because clearly this platform that was supposed to be, allegedly, a fun game for everyone to play together just became a hotbed of bad stuff. So they had to do something, so we'll see if this works. Alright, there are some changes.
Roblox should have ended after that first issue. That's where I stand on it.
Oh, yeah, that's where freedom of speech. Not everyone on that platform using it. I'm my own devil's advocate. I'm my own worst enemy when it comes to that. They still have the right to make their game. It's, not their fault that there's some jerks on the internet who made it what it is now. Okay,
but you know exactly what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's been proven that they have recordings of people in their games.
And they should have taken more action there should be moderators for that, where they're like, oh, you're saying something inappropriate? Banned.
Oh, but why would they do that?
Yeah.
The offenders are their most highly paying customers.
No, in that, with that context, I absolutely agree. No, they should have just shut the shit down, but...
It's just like politics. Why get rid of the people that get you the most money?
Yeah, for real. The ones on the island.
No, not the island. You're silly. That never happened.
Right. Oh yeah, I've heard about this. A lot of people are actually really mad about this. That Fortnite's making changes to its economy. The number of V-Bucks being distributed in the monthly crew pack is going to drop by 200 V-Bucks a month. So instead of getting 1,000 V-Bucks a month for your subscription price, you're getting 800. Now it looks like that isn't the only change that's getting made to V-Bucks being affected by, they're calling it shrinkflation in Fortnite. In June 26, Fortnite crew subscribers will receive 800 V-Bucks on a monthly basis rather than the 1,000. Oh, that is the thing. What did I miss? Something else that they said? Recently, Epic Games announced they will not be changing the price of V-Bucks packs, but they would grant considerably less in-game currency. This phenomenon is known as shrinkflation, is a tactic used to attempt to raise the price of a product without causing too much commotion in the community, as it doesn't sound as bad as a price increase. So yeah, it's not that we're raising the prices of our games, we're just giving you less money for your subscription price. Big brain moves. Which, again, pleases nobody, except for...
It's just going to get more money out of the players.
Exactly.
Again, more money out of the higher paying, schmucks.
Yeah.
Anybody that puts money into a free game is a schmuck.
Yeah. No, I get it. Players may think that this means they'll technically receive the same value in V-Bucks as before, since Chapter 7 Season 2 Battle Pass has gone down in price, and the former 1,000 V-Bucks pack grants 800 V-Bucks, but the prices of cosmetics in the item shop have not gone down. If anything, they have gone up. Unfortunately, because of these changes, subscribers won't have as much purchase power in Fortnite, and the crew pack won't benefit them as much as it did before. For years, fans have debated whether the Fortnite crew pack is worth it or not. To become a member of the crew pack, players must pay $11.99 or be an Xbox Game Pass Ultimate subscriber. I'm the latter. It's the only reason I have this. Every month they receive a cosmetic set. While the subscription is active, they will have access to all packs in Fortnite, and whenever the membership is renewed and a payment is made, they receive 1,000 V-Bucks. For fans that play Fortnite regularly and tend to purchase cosmetics and unlock all pass items, it might still be worth it, even if they'll get 200 V-Bucks less. And that's the thing. If you play the game a lot, like a lot. There is a lot that you get. I know my locker doesn't have nearly as many skins as some other people's because again I don't. With the exception of one pack that I think I've put some extra money into it for some stuff that I wanted, but that was a moment of insanity, I guess, or just fandom hype. I don't know, but I'm not doing that anymore, even if I really like the skin. But kind of want to see if it was worth it. And again, if you play the game a lot, it's worth it. But if you don't, just deal with the skins that you get for free, I guess. It's not as much, but it's also not as important. And last but certainly not least, if anything, it's the thing I've been looking forward to talking about with Muffin the most. That's why I saved it for last. Pow World lawsuit update. The U.S. Patent Office... I can't click anywhere. Sorry, it's pissing me off. That's why I have shields turned on. Anyways. Oh, they were hidden. That's why I kept clicking on them. They were hidden. Anyways. Late last year, the U.S. Patent Office opened up a re-examination of a patent that gave Nintendo ownership over a common video game mechanic, summoning an NPC to fight for you. Now, months later, this process has resulted in the patent being revoked. Back in 2005, the Japanese Patent Office rejected Nintendo's application for a patent, what would cover monster capturing and throwing mechanics. Initially, a similar patent was granted in the U.S., but it's now been revoked, which means POW spheres can come back!
Which, funnily enough, they never left.
No, they never really left. They just weren't as visible, I think.
No, they were still visible.
Yeah.
Nothing changed.
Nothing changed? I thought they did.
Nothing. Not a single thing changed.
Alright, shows what I know. Initially, a similar patent was granted in the US, but it's now been revoked. As spotted by GamesFree and VGC, the US Patent and Trademarks Office has now rejected all 26 claims made in the patent application. The patent in question here involves summoning characters and making them fight for the player. Obviously, this is a concept central to the Pokemon games, but it's also widely used in other games across multiple genres. Everything from Persona to Dark Souls could theoretically be impacted by Nintendo owning such a patent. Nintendo filed for these patents in 2025 to bolster its legal case against Power World, a survival game from indie studio Pocket Pair that features Pokemon-like creatures and battles, but with open-world survival and building mechanics never before seen in a Pokemon title. The game is far more in common with with a title like Ark Survival Evolved than any mainline Pokemon game. Kit Guru says, if Nintendo is known to be litigious and is rare to see the company lose in a court setting. However, if things continue going this way, it may end up losing the Power World case. Which will be a celebration that me and Muffin will throw a damn party. I'll get confetti poppers, pop them on stream. Nintendo could just lose this lawsuit. That'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah, because fuck Nintendo.
Fuck Nintendo. Again, I will not buy... If someone wants to gift me a Nintendo Switch 2, or if I win it in some prize competition or whatever, that's fine. But I'm not spending money on another Nintendo product. At least for a long, long time. If I say, there are some games I would like, so if I get them from like an indie game store, that's one thing, but I'm not buying from Nintendo. The fact of Nintendo is they used to be, and still are, very much a cornerstone of gaming. Just some of their practices they've become just absolutely outrageous lately.
I would agree.
But I want to know what y'all think. Let us know on all our socials what you think about this Power World case turnaround. Again, that wasn't perfectly recent news, but this news we haven't gotten to cover yet, and who knows, maybe you didn't hear about it. Let us know on our socials. That's Linktree/GFA Entertainment. All of our individual socials are on there as well. And we also have a merch store. You can get a mug, you can get a necklace, a hoodie, what have you. And yeah, if you like seeing these streams, they are hosted on my channel. That's twitch.tv /BritRochelle18. I also multi-stream on TikTok, Kick. I stream on everything, so check out all my stuff at BritRochelle.com or BritRochelle.card.co.
And then you can find me at linktree/muffinsincere. Everything. All of our links, all of our pages. Go there and follow.
And until next time, thank you so much for watching and for listening to another episode of Ginger Force Apocalypse, the podcast. Keep fapping, folks.